Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today, gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the importance of your entrance. So whether you're giving a presentation, you're walking out on stage to give a speech, if you are a musician walking out to perform, how important is it? That first part, before you play a single note, before you say a single word. This is based off a 2013 study done over at Hanover University in Germany. And they performed this study on musicians, and they had over 1,000 data points. Great study, and I think you're going to find the results not necessarily surprising, but what surprised me was how conclusive the evidence was. Now, before we get into this, gentlemen, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. By doing that, these videos come right to you. In addition, if you want more, go over to Real Men, Real Style. I've got a breakout article. I link over to the research, and you can quickly read and gather more information. I'm going to have all the numbers and all the stats over there. And if you've got something to add, go down into the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you think of these new type of videos in which I'm bringing in research. Love to hear from you guys, and I want to develop more content like this so that you can use it to live the life you know, to live the life that you want and control your image. All right, let's get into it. So again, like I said, based off a 2013 study, and what they found is that yes, the way we walked out on stage had a very strong effect on how people perceived our performance. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this study. It was well conducted. They did it multiple times, over 1,000 data points. The people that they put in front of, so they had a guy that was playing a violin. I think they had multiple people doing this. And then they broke it up. They filmed various parts. And over 1,000 people did they throw this stuff out in front of. And the guys were judged when they walked out to play the violin. And this is before, how they nodded to the audience, their eye contact, their posture, their clothing. Some of them had a little bit eccentric clothing. Some of them had a bit more conservative. Their walking speed. All of this stuff was, in a sense, measured. The judges had to make a decision. Was it an appropriate entrance? Was it an acceptable entrance? Or was it an inappropriate entrance? Now, after the entrance, the judges were asked a very critical question. Would you like to continue to watch the performance? Now, we would expect, that if you didn't enter appropriately, that probably less people would want to continue on with the performance. However, there was a 66% difference. We're talking 8% would say, stop, I don't want to see anymore if it was appropriate, while 74% would say, I don't want to see anymore if it was inappropriate, and if it was acceptable, 36%. Now, so we're talking 66% difference if you actually had an appropriate entrance. So think of that when it comes down to you giving a presentation, when you're giving a speech. It is very important that you control how you enter onto the stage, because people are judging you as soon as they can see you. And all of those things, not just your clothing, but your stance, your presentation, your overall, that whole feeling that you're sending out. Very important as to whether or not they're going to want to continue to listen to you, or whether or not they're going to even want to listen to you at all. So very interesting research, guys. Want you to go check it out over at realmenrealstyle.com. I'll link over to it, and just pay attention to those, what you consider to be small things. Oftentimes in music, I thought was pretty surprising, because you would think that we could just close our eyes and listen. But musicians, rock bands, look at them. Look at the Rolling Stones. Look at the way that they perform before they even play a note. The way that they dress, their image. These guys have known for a long time. So take a cue from the experts and make sure to control that entrance to send the message you want to send, so that people are going to be receptive to your message. Gentlemen, that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.